You are 65 years old. You never earned six figures. You are an electrician in Columbus, Ohio. Your salary at the peak of your career was $71,000 a year. And this morning, your last day at the job, your account shows $1,547,000. Nobody at your company knows. Your neighbors don't know. Even your own kids don't know. You did not get rich. You made one small choice at 25 and you never broke it. This is the story of how a normal salary became $1.5 million and how it can happen to you. You are 22. You just finished your electrician apprenticeship. Your first real paycheck hits your account $2,340 after taxes. You look at it and feel taller than you have ever felt. Most people your age would spend it on a used truck, a new phone, a weekend in Vegas. You don't. You open something you have never opened before, a Roth IRA. You put $1,000 into it. You buy something called an index fund, a ticker your friends have never heard of. You do not know exactly what it does yet. You just know your father told you before he died to start early. You listen to him. That night you eat leftover pizza in your studio apartment. Your balance is $1,000. It looks tiny. It looks meaningless. You are wrong about that. You are 25. 3 years have passed. You put $500 into the same boring index fund every month, automatically every payday. The money moves before you can spend it. Your balance is $9,000. Your roommate Blake makes the same salary you do. He leases a Charger. He wears designer shoes. He buys the newest phone every October. He tells you investing is boring. He tells you you're wasting your youth. He says life is short and you'll die worrying about the future. You say nothing. That summer Blake goes to Cabo. You don't. He comes back with a tan and $2,400 in credit card debt at 24% interest. Your $500 keeps hitting the fund. He tells you Wall Street is a scam. You keep contributing. You are not playing his game anymore. You are 30. The market is crashing. Everything drops 32% in 6 weeks. The news is calling it a recession. Your balance falls from $52,000 to $35,000 in 2 months. Blake sells everything he has left in his 401k. He tells you to pull out before you lose it all. Your father's voice is in your head. You do not touch it. You keep contributing your $500. You keep buying the same boring index fund now on sale. 6 months later, the market recovers. 12 months later, it's back at all-time highs. The data shows that half of the best days in the market happened during the worst weeks. Blake sold on one of those days. He locked in the loss. You did nothing. Doing nothing was the hardest thing you have ever done. It is also the thing that made you rich. Nobody notices. Nobody claps. You just keep going. You are 35. Your balance is $128,000. You are at a college friend's wedding in Chicago. At the reception, you meet a man named Marcus. He is a vice president at a big tech company. He tells you he makes $700,000 a year. His kids go to private school. His wife drives a new Range Rover. He owns 3 cars. He asks what you do. You say you're an electrician. He laughs politely and changes the subject. You say nothing. Marcus makes in 1 month what you make in a year. Later at the bar, after 2 drinks, Marcus tells you he can't make ends meet. His mortgage is barely covered. His 3 car payments are eating him alive. His kids' school is $35,000 a year each. He can't downsize now, his lifestyle would collapse. You go home that night and check your Roth IRA. Still boring. Still growing. Marcus's income is 10 times yours. His net worth is barely more than yours. You do not need the Porsche. You never did. You are 45. Your balance is $340,000. You get a raise to $78,000 a year. $13,000 extra dollars. Your wife suggests upgrading the truck. Your 2015 F-150 has 148,000 miles on it. It runs fine, but everyone at work is driving new ones now. Your colleague Tommy just got a $72,000 F-250. He financed it over 7 years. His payment is $1,100 a month. He shows you the touchscreen dashboard at lunch. You nod politely. You say nothing. That night you go home. You do not upgrade the truck. You take the extra $13,000 and increase your monthly contribution from $500 to $1,500. Your company matches 6% of your salary in the 401k on top of that. That's another $4,000 a year of money that appears out of nothing. The old truck still runs. Tommy still has a truck payment. You don't. That's the trade. Every time someone in your life upgrades their life, you upgrade your account. Nobody sees it. That's fine. You are not driving for them. You are 55. Your balance is $780,000. This is the year you understand something you couldn't understand at 25. The compound interest graph does nothing for 20 years. Then it explodes. The first 20 years of contributions built $180,000. The next 15 built $600,000 more. You did the same thing every month. The math changed. Warren Buffett made 99% of his money after the age of 50. The graph works the same way for a billionaire and an electrician. Marcus calls you that fall. He heard a rumor at the wedding of a mutual friend that you retired to a lake cabin. You didn't. But the rumor spreads. He asks how. He is 55 too. He tells you he has $340,000 saved. He earned 10 times more than you for 30 years. He has less than half of what you have. You do not explain the math to him. You do not tell him about Blake selling in 2011. You do not tell him about the F-150. You just say, I was patient. He does not understand what you mean. You are 65. It is your last day. You have been an electrician for 43 years. Your balance is $1,547,000. You retire on a Tuesday afternoon in October. There is no farewell email. There is no dramatic exit. You clock out the same way you clocked in on your first day 43 years ago. You take the same red metal lunchbox you brought on day 1. You put your tools in the back of the same 2015 F-150. You drive home. Your wife is in the kitchen. She has made your favorite dinner. You sit at the same wooden table where you have eaten for 30 years. The next morning your grandson comes to the house. He is 22. He just finished his electrician apprenticeship. He got his first paycheck yesterday. He is asking you what to do with it. You do not give him a speech. You do not tell him about compound interest. You do not tell him about Marcus or Blake or Tommy. You reach into your wallet. You pull out an old faded pay stub, dated 43 years ago. $2,340. First paycheck ever. You put it on the table in front of him. Beside it, you put a check for $1,000 matching your own first contribution. You say one thing. Open a Roth IRA on Monday. Buy an index fund. Contribute $500 a month. Don't touch it for 40 years. That's all. Your grandson asks, that's it? You say, that's it. You do not tell him it will be hard. You do not tell him about the crash years. You do not tell him about the years the graph flattens. You do not tell him about the moments he will want to sell. You do not tell him about the friends who make 10 times more and end up with less. He will find out. Just like you did. You close the lunchbox. The money was never the point. The math was. And now the math belongs to him too.